3:26 p.m. About 3 o'clock, guy in front of me got a fish. Out of the whole day being on the lake, I've seen two fish get caught. It's been a slow day, slow and easy. Um, I am one tired mother trucker. Went to bed about midnight and up at 4:30. I am gonna sleep good tonight. I got about another 4 hours left out here. Freaking beautiful view. Good day, people. What's good, buddy? Freaking sitting here. I've been out since 6 o'clock. Well, about 10 to 6 at all. Three tip ups out. And no flag at all today. And there's a bunch of guys out here, and I've seen only two flags all day. And one just happened about 3 o'clock. I tried jigging. I moved spots about 1 o'clock from where I started to where I am now. I went from like 7 feet of water, 8 feet of water, yeah, probably about 8 feet of water. Now I'm in like 12 feet of water. Well, so no flags. We're in the prime of the day. Looks cold, man. Actually, this morning was bitter cold, and right now it's kind of bitter cold out there. But during the afternoon, man, the sun was out. So inside the car, I'm warm in the car right now. But this afternoon, when the sun was out, it was a cooker in here. I didn't have my coat on, had my thing unzipped, my overalls. Oh, but I went to bed about 12, got up at 4:30, and I'm going to be out here as long as the solar lights that I got work. I'm going to be out here until 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So and try for some walleye. See what gives, but not to get no northern, no muskie, no bass. That's why when I like going ice fishing, I like to go with more people so you get more tip ups out. And this lake, good day. Catch a few piece. How's it going? Yeah, I'm hoping we're in prime time right now. It gets dark here about 5:30, so and we got a little snow on the lake, so that gets it dark. So I'm tired though. I just had to bust open a Monster to give me some energy. I got nothing to give me my adrenaline today. Heck yeah, bro. Fishing from the truck. Can't beat that. No, man. Like right now, I'm guessing we got like 18 to 20 inches of ice. So you literally could drive a cement truck out on this water. I know when I was younger, another lake that I fished, Okachi, years ago when they built the house on the islands, they would bring the, deliveries to build a house across the ice. Concrete truck was brought on the ice. They'd put down plywood on top of the ice even and drive the concrete trucks onto the ice to the island. So yeah, I was surfing through earlier in the morning and seen you, dude. Freaking Spartan blood, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you. Well, I tell you what, man, I haven't been out on the lake for I think 2.5 weeks. It's so freaking cold. Like we went the last time I was out, we had like what 7 inches of ice, and now we're up to 18 or 20. So, like many of the states in our country, everybody felt the freeze, and we got lucky because many of you got the freeze, the freezing rain, the snow, where we didn't have any of that. We just had the bitter cold. So I got some lines, northern when they eat, they look up. So I have some that are higher, and then I got some that are a little bit lower. So, and then once it starts getting dark, I'll clean the holes again. Then I'll drop them off for the walleye. And that, you know what, I can sit out here all day. If I can catch a walleye or two at dark, I'm going to be happier than a son of a gun. Because that's the only fish I really keep from ice fishing is the walleye. Everything else goes back. Muskie, you got to throw back. This is a top A rated lake in Wisconsin to fish for muskie. This lake is known for its muskie. In fall, this lake is busy all year fishing for muskie, but in fall, this place is packed. So, and you get a tip up on this lake, you're getting a fish of size 30 and larger. Where a lot of lakes you'll go fishing and northerns, you'll get the hammer handles. That tip up goes up, you got something healthy on it. Oh, I'll have 13, 14 hours out here today, but it beats sitting at home, man. I'm comfortable in the car, got my seat reclined a little bit. And we'll see tomorrow morning. I may be right back out here again. Yeah, I was live a little bit ago. For 13 minutes, I didn't realize that my phone was on mute. I'm sitting there talking, and I'm like, nobody's coming in. Well, there was a couple people, and then just said hi, and then nothing. I'm like, what the hell? Here I looked at my phone, and it was on mute. So I just shut down the live and restarted it. Looks like some clouds rolling in. Yeah. Uh, it was nice today, though. Like morning, mid morning, afternoon. It was beautiful. No wind out here. You could drop a paper bag on the ice right now, and it ain't going nowhere. Man, I got my microphone for today, which is new. Got a new stand. Ready to put the stand up. So when I catch a fish, I'm not setting my phone down and having shit content. I know when I get off this lake and I get home, unload the car, throw away the garbage, get into some comfy clothes, and put my head down. I know I ain't falling asleep to nobody's live tonight on YouTube. I got a habit of doing that. Well, thanks for stopping in, giving the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yep, the guy straight out in front of me, straight out in front of my black bag there, that's for my auger. They got a tip up. And that's that one. And then when I was fishing my other spot, I seen a guy get one. It's just crazy. One slow day. And we don't have a full moon. And even on the locator, man, I was locating fish and I really had to work them to hit. But then, of course, they were only like 2.5 inch perch. 2.5 inch perch. It is the smallest perch that I caught today that I've ever caught. Summer fishing or ice fishing. And this lake used to be loaded with large perch like the 70s. In the 80s, it kind of started dwindling. Like summertime here, bluegill are good, bass are good, rock bass, walleye. I've never targeted muskie. When I've came here for bass, walleye, and gills. I uh, I spent the night on that overnight, but late night on my boat on this lake, walleye fishing. Like during the day in the summer, this lake has a lot of boat traffic. A lot. When it's hot out, This lake, according to Google, is 5 miles long and 1 mile wide. This is the biggest body of water in Waukesha County. There you got some guys coming out. Are you going to drive right between my tip ups? Both of these morons. I would never do this to a fisherman. Ever. I see fishermen, I'm going around. Some people's children. I got tip ups about 25 yards apart and they go drive right in between them. Couldn't have went behind me where there was absolutely nobody. Oh, is anybody in here? 2 people lurking and listening. Good day. Sorry, I'm not that entertaining right now, man. I'm beat, tired, worn. Is that going to stay there? Stay put. There you go. If I was at home right now, my head would be down and my eyes would be closed. I'm still here. Oh, it's so hard for me to see. I got the light. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh, I had my brightness down. That's why. River Angler. Thanks. I had my brightness turned way down. That's why I could not read the chat. It's been one of those days for you, or are you saying me? Because I know for me, it's been one of them days. I mean, I enjoy this. I would enjoy it more getting a fish. And the way I look at things when I go ice fishing, like you got days like this where you don't get nothing. And if you get one flag a day, one northern or one bass, that's a good day on the ice. Anything after that is an amazing, great day on the ice. You sound like it's for you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm tired and thinking about being out here tomorrow morning, and I haven't even left the lake yet, and I got 3 to 4 hours to be out here still. As long as my solar, I mean, even if my solar lights ain't working, I'm just gonna turn the vehicle and point them towards the 3 tip ups, and I can just turn headlights on, flash them every now and then to check the tip ups. But I stopped at the Dollar Tree yesterday and I bought some solar lights. I just don't know if they'll work in this cold or not. We're going to find out. I'm hoping they do. So, and again, nobody getting fish. Like it's mind blowing. It is. You don't feel so bad There, this guy's walking. Is he walking towards the tip up? We got a flag? I don't see one. Let's follow this guy. Yeah, that's the flag he got earlier. I don't see no flag up. No, just checking holes, checking bait. I did all of that before I came on live. Jackson, what's going on, brother? Well, I moved to another spot, straight across, a little deeper water, and we'll see what happens. I moved at what, 12:30, 1 o'clock, whatever time it was. It's been such a long day out here right now, I can't even remember. What's going on with you, Captain? I've seen 2 fish today, Jackson. Like, with all these people around me, you see all these people? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people, 1 flag. And then when I was in another spot, I seen 1 flag. Nothing on the other spot. No. I moved here. I put out 2 tip ups because we can only have 3 lines. I used my fish locator and I was picking up a bunch of fish, but the freaking fish, the perch that I was catching in the last spot, I thought were small. These perch were even smaller. Man, I'm 56 years old and I've never caught perch as small as what I caught where I'm like, my fishing hole is actually straight in front of me. What did that be? About 40 feet that I was jigging out of. And I mean, my minnows were bigger, my shiners. They were small. I'm talking small. If you did like a fish mount of like a northern or a muskie or a bass. Oh, this guy's running. He's running. We got a runner. Got to tip up. No, damn it. Uh, you could have used this thing and mounted it, in front of the muskie's mouth, or like had it mounted inside of its mouth. But I couldn't believe it. I pulled the first one up. I'm like, oh my God. And I wanted to take a picture of it. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, this is a total embarrassment. Like, when I can pull a shiner out of my bucket and it makes the shiners look really big, I'm like, no. I'm freaking crazy. That's not good. Hell's no. It was kind of funny when I got the first one. I giggled with myself. But what time is it now? 3:51. It gets dark around 5:30, I believe. So once it starts getting like to the dark, I'm gonna lower these for walleye. And I'm gonna sit out here till 7, 8 o'clock. When I was younger, I'd go out on a Friday afternoon with my uncle and we would fish until Sunday evening. We'd sleep in the car. And next year, I'm going to end up doing is getting a bigger ice shanty big enough where I can have a bed in it. And I'm going to be sleeping on the lakes for the weekend. Set an alarm every half an hour. Like, I've been doing this for so long. Like, this is like home for me, being on ice. At least you have fish up there that you can catch. Can catch that. We don't have down here. I don't know, Jackson, how I'm looking right now. I mean, other lake that I go to, Eagle Lake, it's better. I mean, if you would see, if I'd come out here in the summer in a boat, and I will be, like you see the amount of fish that I pull out of here. And literally, where these guys are fishing, God dang it, where these guys are fishing over here, I literally fish right off that curve and inward. And then I fish on the other side. There's that thumb, it comes out. It's a thumb, and then it goes back in. I fish over there. And the summer fishing here is like phenomenal. Phenomenal. In my lifetime, I have not fished here often, ice fishing. And now this time being the second time on this lake this year, and I got skunked last time, even though my friend's daughter, she got a northern. But I personally got nada. And now tomorrow we may be back out here, and I don't know. I may talk to my buddy, and if we go, we're going to go to another lake, like Eagle Lake. It's a smaller body of water and just filled with northern. And at least I can walk out of there with some panfish. Here, you guys want to see my daughters? I got this. Oh my God, this one's already going bad. I had another one of these, and I had it for years. I didn't even notice that. Huh, I gotta say something to my daughter. I just got this at Christmas, and it looks like this already. But those are my beautiful daughters, Angelina and Ariana. The last one I had was us up at man, I had that thing. I had that wallet since they were kids, but I didn't want to use it as a wallet. But I've used that thing for years and did not have the problems that this one has right now. Figure we're just in the start of February and that thing's already junk. Huh. I like them wallets just because of the fact that you always have them. Oh, look at there's. Oh, what is that? I thought maybe that was the DNR. And another goddamn idiot. You drive between my tip ups. You can't go to the back side of me. Later, Jackson. Well, I need to get back to work. I have one job to do today. It was a 2.5 hour drive, and I'm supposed to be there at 4 o'clock. Good luck. Thanks a lot, Jackson. Damn, on a Saturday. Bummer. And then the drive. Come on, man. So all I need is one flag. One. Ooh. I like seeing this family out here, the little kids out on the ice. Oh, this guy's running again. Tip up. What the heck is he doing? And you see somebody running usually, you're thinking a flag. He's just running back and forth to the tip up. To get the kids out on the ice at a young age. I was like 8 years old. Crazy. It's a long time ago. I asked my daughter Angelina if she wanted to come out with me today. Quick, simple answer: no. No. I tell you what, I'd like to do is pull about a 48 inch or 48 inch, 38 inch to a 40 inch freaking northern. That would make up for all of this. Or a couple walleye. But as well, like me catching all of these tiny perch, these perch, 2 inch, 3 inch perch. And man, I had two different locations and I fished what, three different holes, four different holes. And each spot had the same thing. Like there are so many feeder fish for these northern bass, muskie. It's getting into prime time. Yeah. Here in Wisconsin, like 3 o'clock. The last time we were out here, my friend's daughter I got a video of it. She got a 32-inch northern, and that was literally like at 3 o'clock. So from like literally 3 till dark. And River, I don't think you've ever were in my other lives at this other lake that I fish. It's wild because this other lake I go to, in the morning, yes, you can get fish, but like from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock, you get fish. And at 3 o'clock, it just shuts off. It's like total opposite of what a typical ice fishing lake is. During the day, yeah, you can get your stragglers, but this lake, the fish literally from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock is the fast hit. Like this morning, I was out here and it was dark and it just started getting light out once I had my tip ups in. And, from figure it was 10 to 6, figure started getting light out maybe quarter after 6. So from quarter after 6 usually till 9 o'clock, 9:30 is when the bite is hard. But first time being in your live stream was this morning. I subbed up last week. All right, I'll do you a favor then. I like adding I like adding moderators just so everybody can follow each other. I don't really do it to get rid of assholes unless someone's being a real asshole. I like the mods just so when people come in, they can subscribe to one another. Makes it so much easier, especially when you're a growing channel. To us smaller channels like myself, man, you can get 4 or 5 subs and you're happy. I always seen you in other live streams like Mud Lake and Colby's. Okay, awesome. You're welcome, sir. Yeah, those are a couple good names right there. Mud Lake and Colby's. Colby's a good young kid. I'll tell you, I see that kid, and I've said this in his live. I see him since he's young and how much ambition he has for fishing. I see him being like Earl Gillespie, if you know who that is. Like being on TV, and possibly if he stays on YouTube fishing, like when he's older, being somebody big. His father definitely raised that young man correctly. And his dad's a good man too. That sky looks wicked on the phone. Come on, fishy swa. I've been looking at them today too often. I think that's part of the problem. I spent a little time not watching them. That's usually when you get a flag. He's a smart young man. Yes, he is. Dedicated to fishing. This guy's walking out to that tip up again. He didn't run this time, he walked. You got something? He's bending over the hole. He ain't ripping nothing out. Let's see. Get nosy and zoom in. He ain't ripping no lips. Oh, man. No, he's spending some time there. Maybe he's cleaning the ice. I don't know. A couple times where he just ran out to it and then back to the shanty. Now this time he walked out there and he's bending over for a long time for cleaning a hole, so I don't know. Nope, nada. Nada. Look at the sky. I don't know what it looks like on your end, but on my end, looking into my phone, it looks absolute freaking amazing. What a sight. Like when I look at it with my eyes, it looks different than what it does on my phone. Crazy. Yeah, river. Um, if somebody comes in here being a total Schwanzola, and I've really not had that problem because of being a smaller channel, you can zap them and get rid of them if they're being a total Schwanzola. Like my last live stream, I had a guy come in there freaking getting on me about I'm polluting the water, and I made shorts videos on it, and stealing the fish from the lake. Like people like that, I'll talk to. I'll have my words. I don't expect those people to be gone. They have a right to their opinion, but I have a right to fish. Man, that looks wild. Actually, like see like in the middle of the screen on my end, it almost looks like a fish, like not a like just the bone structure of a fish. It looks wild. And then the blue sky right here. I used to shoot a lot of film when I was younger, man. I miss it. But that would be a beautiful shot, especially with the blue, white, and then the gray, like the fade of colors, all in one shot. That's sharp, literally. It almost looks like the ocean. Like if you were up in space or flying in an airplane, like you're looking down at land where you'll see water and then you see land. Yeah, yes. But I'm impressed with like this, the blue, the white clouds. I said it almost looks like when you're up in an airplane and you see the ocean and then you see land. Oh, let's get it on, fishies. That's one thing I love, man. It can go from nothing to something quick. What time is it? What time is it? 4:09. 4:09. And I don't ask for much. Just give me one. One and done. You want to give me two? I'll be really happy. And tomorrow's going to be a little warmer out. And I'm thinking going back to Eagle Lake and fishing, where I know at least we'll get something. More activity jigging, more activity on tip ups. Only thing that's nice is when you do get a tip up here, it's something of size and merit. But after sitting in the house for almost 3 weeks, freaking not fishing, like I was hoping today coming out here and getting a couple, few, being the fact that I was out here for the morning bite and all the evening bite. We got someone coming out. They're coming out right now. They're coming out now, I'm guessing, for the evening bite and sticking around for some walleye at 4 o'clock. What I would like to do is if I had another phone and I could put my phone and stand right at a tip-up hole and have it watched on live, and I talk to people and chat with my other phone by typing and watch a flag go up. And then literally I could sit there on this end and see if it's spinning. I could just get a cheap phone. And I think with my carrier, it's only like $10 extra a line. So if I actually bought a cheap phone through Cricket, I could do that. Whoever else is in here, thank you for coming in, hitting that thumbs up. We're sitting here at Pewaukee Lake waiting for the evening run of tip-ups for some northern, muskie, or bass, perhaps maybe even a walleye. Journey, good day. How you doing? Well, Journey, I moved to this spot. I had 2 tip-ups out. I jigged, and, and as I was telling Rivers here, the perch here were smaller than the ones I was catching at my last spot. Like, I couldn't believe it. It's the smallest perch I've ever caught, and I caught a few of them. So I ended up probably about an hour now, a little longer. I put another tip up in, and I said, forget the jigging. And I thought about taking a picture of it as a joke. And I'm like, no, this ain't a joke. This is embarrassment. And just awful. And no tip ups, but we're in the prime right now. Gentlemen, right out straight in front of me, a gentleman had 1 flag. Like, I ain't seeing anybody getting fished here today. And I know if anybody's in their shanties jigging, like, figure the spot that I was fishing at had them tiny perch. I fished, 2 holes there and then a hole here. No gills, no perch of size. Like, I caught the one, maybe it was 4, but 3 inches, 2 inches. I mean, literally my shiners, I got large shiners, look big to the perch that I caught over here. Such a breathtaking view. Yes, it is absolutely amazing. That's what me and River were talking about. It's changed quite a bit in the last, 10 minutes. Here, we got this view over here. We got blue sky. Let me see. Like that right there. I love it. Oh, hold on. Hey, good day, Bama. How are you, young lady? Yeah, I've been out here. I had my tip ups in the water this morning at 10 to 6. So I'm going to be out here till maybe 7, 8 o'clock. So it's going to be a long day and then wake up and do this tomorrow morning all over again. Hoping for a better day. How's Bama? How's Journey? Did y'all have a good day? Wish mine was a little better, but I'd rather be out here than being at home. I'm good getting things ready to go see Slayer and Lauren tomorrow. You're going actually to Slayer's house? That's awesome. Hopefully we'll see you guys live. I tell you what, Bama, that storage unit that he just got burned on, if that ain't a bunch of BS. Nobody keeps like 70 boxes of empty boxes from shoes and sticks them in storage. And that's what I kind of figured. I kind of looked, there was like stacks of 10, and then plus over to the right, and then in that corner, I'm thinking like there's like 70 boxes. That was ridiculous piece. Totally set up. Yeah. Yes, it was. I don't know if it was set up, but I do believe someone took all those shoes out of them boxes. Because nobody's going to have a storage unit to store just a bunch of shoe boxes. Like, and as I told them, it's a good tax write off. You know, I made a few comments underneath that video. I asked them, I'm like, was there any mail in there with the customers, who had that storage unit? Was there any mail in there with the person's name on it where you could contact them, look them up, and contact them to find out if shoes were in there? So, but you have safe travels. He's supposed to go live. That is awesome, man. He's good people. I started following him like right when him and Lauren were out on the boat with the family. So whatever, a year and a half ago. And then when he went on his wild binge, like, Miss W, what's going on? He was definitely entertaining. And I'm glad he's kicked it back a notch. He explained it on the Discord. Basically, the storage was placed auction and he paid 2,500 and the people owed 500. The facility keeps what's owed and send the owners all the belongings and the remainder. Yeah, that's when you started following them as well. Yeah, whatever the person owes to the unit, the company gets their money, whatever's owed, and then the rest goes back to that person. So, and it could be a setup like that where they're scamming people to make money. It could be. This world, you can't trust nobody, man. Literally. There we got the sun. Miss W, how was your day? Like, it takes time. it takes time, especially social media. Like, I see enough, like with the fishing community, reactions, whatever, comments and videos and lives, and I like entertainment, like Slayer. Like God, he when he was tearing it up, like when I started following him that summer, him out in the building and like the wheel and freaking signing airplane and like, but he got a big account, man. I think he's at what, 400 and some thousand. Like that's a lot of human beings. It's not too bad, thank you. Hope yours was good. Well, I'm out on the ice, so it's a good day. No flags today yet, so playing the waiting game. Shut the car off. Freaking burning up in here. 423. 400. Yeah, that's amazing. When he was hitting it hard to get to that size, I was worried about him. And I'm glad he turned it down and losing the weight. And so, but he definitely was entertaining. It's supposed to be Scotty and I and Keeler hanging out with them tomorrow. Awesome. Well, I look forward to if I'm out on the lake going into that live. I'm sure that should be entertaining. He sure does, man. Oh, I was that way kind of when I was on TikTok. I had a lot of nights. Oh, this guy's run. No, I had a lot of nights out by a fire, and I had one of those large speakers, like what you get at your telephone company, your cell phone carriers, and where it's got the lights and you can do the karaoke and stuff. And I'd sit outside with that fire, drinking. I wasn't like as wild as him, but I would have long nights outside drinking fires. I tried to convince him to get ordained to marry me and Scott. So far, that hasn't worked. Well, that would be awesome. Oh my God. Slayer is now on the internet marrying people. You got back on TikTok. Yeah, I left. I ain't gonna get all into it. I was in a relationship and jealousy, and like I left. I didn't want to deal with the headaches that came with all of it. I wasn't on actually social media for quite some time, and then I looked at YouTube and I started watching videos there, and so I get it. That's why I get off of there. Yeah, I loved it. I've done meetups. We drove to, what the heck was it? Nebraska. We left at 8 o'clock at night, got there at 8 o'clock in the morning. A friend that was on there lost her significant other, and she just moved from New York to there and was alone. And so she didn't have to be alone. I'm like, we're coming down. And she's like, Ron, you don't got to do that. I'm like, you are not going to sit there and suffer alone. So we went there for a week. And then we had a meet up with a handful of us in Chicago on St. Patty's Day weekend. I dyed the river in Chicago green, and so that was a good time in Chicago. Oh, if you got one there, I was looking to my left at my tip ups and didn't even see them. Yeah, Chicago's an awesome place, man. It ain't like it used to be like when I was 30 years old. It's a little bit more dangerous. Definitely need to be with a crowd. I don't think I'd walk around Chicago by myself, especially in the evening. I actually, when I was, what, 29, 30, I worked for a friend of mine for a while. We installed cameras for like Boston stores, Sears, um, Home Depot. We installed cameras and the EAS systems, like when you walk out the door and the buzzers go off. And we did Nike Town in Chicago, and that was awesome. We would have we had to do it at night, so they would lock us in the store, and we were locked in there till morning. And they were doing while we were there, when we first got there, they were doing a commercial going down an escalator. Because the Nike Town, what was it? I think it was 4 floors. Does your daughter go fishing with you? Huh? I asked my daughter Angelina, she's 18 now, and I asked her if she wanted to come with me today. And it was a quick, responsive answer, and it was no. Straight out no. My other daughter, Ariana, she had to work this evening, and I'm glad I have not heard from her because all of a sudden she messages me. A friend of hers was going to take her to work, and she messages me saying her friend canceled on her. And I thought I was going to be told you need to pack up my stuff and get home so I could get her to work. But no. My oldest son is what, 33? My next son is 21, 20-year-old daughter, 18-year-old daughter, and a 16-year-old daughter. And it's wild. Like my son works a lot, but like when he was younger, he hunted 1 year with me, and he ice fished a few times with me when he was younger, and then summer fishing. But he's not a big outdoorsman. Angel and Ari, now they'll go summer fishing with me out on the boat. They like open water, hot out, going to the sandbar, swimming, fishing. But as far as the ice fishing, Nada. They actually did when they were small with me and my uncle. My daughter Brianna, went with me ice fishing in Madison, and she got sunburned so bad on her face. She ended up having to go to the hospital. She was what, maybe 4, 5 years old, and her face, she got sunburned bad. Come on, dang it. Well, those people took off. I can't believe people sit out here all day like that and right at this time of day pack up and go home. The wife must have said, "Get home, dinner's ready." I have a 26-year-old, almost 27-year-old daughter, 23 and almost 24-old daughter, and my son just turned 20. I have 4 bonus kids and a total of six grandsons and 2 more sidekicks on the way. Oh, I only got one granddaughter. She is what? She's going to be 14 this year. 14. Damn. Your kid's been busy, huh? The 4 bonus kids I raised. Well, I have my 5, and my daughter Angelina and Ariana, their mother from her previous marriage had 2 kids, and I raised them for 7 years. So I had a total of 7. I'll tell you what, I couldn't do now what I did then. Like, and my home was always a safe place for kids to come and play and snack, and a couple places even for adults. Scotty's kids have been busy. Only 2 of the grandkids are from my kids. All right. Our our oldest are around the same. I heard you right. My oldest will be 35 and my youngest is 28. And 1 grandbaby. Oh, tip up. There we go. We got a tip up. Finally. Let's go. All right. I waited for this. Can't tell if it's spinning or not. I don't know who's all in here. No, it ain't spinning. Doesn't mean there's nothing on it, but come on. All right, I'm gonna put you guys down. It ain't spinning. Tip up on there. Oh, damn it. Nope, it's straight down. Nope. Nope. Something might have spooked it. Something might have spooked it. Something down there. And it had some line out. Come on. It ain't hit. And there ain't no wind. So it wasn't no wind. Only thing I could think is something spooked it. Oh, that was good to see though. God dang it. Oh. No go. I've never been ice fishing. I'm living this through peace, laugh out loud. I'm telling you what, man, like to be out here on frozen water and not have to be in like a 50 or 30 or $20,000 boat. You can just come out here. Everybody that's on this water are probably really good people. Like they're not like it. Look at all the people out over here, man. There's a lot of people that have come out. So I'm guessing we're gonna have some walleye fishermen out here tonight. And there's, oh, let's see, there's probably 100 people out here right now, just in this area here. And this lake is literally 5 miles long. From the west end to the east end is 5 miles. And from, that's an island right there, Bama. There's one house on the island. Another side of the island is where I came in off the lake. But from where that, so over there in that area to this area is 1 mile long. Well, I tell you what, since you're going to be beat down by Slayer, you got to convince him to marry you guys. Oh my God, that would be awesome to hear. Slayer. And maybe he can do his own wedding. God dang it. I was hoping. All right, I'm going to set you guys on top of the car. I got to, I'm going to have you look. I got to relieve myself. Well, I hope that fish is still around, whatever spooked that minnow. Because that thing's been sitting out since what, 1 o'clock? And with no wind, something came through, probably spooked it. Yeah, there's a lot of people over in that area, which were not there earlier when I moved over here. Like all the people that even came from behind me, to the left, to the right. Wild. All right. There you guys go. Oh, I gotta put some Loctite on this. I got this from Walmart, and stuff does not stay tight on here. Man, it's so pretty but crazy that y'all parked on the lake. Well, we got about 18 to 20 inches of ice. So, with that being said, you literally could drive a concrete truck on this lake right now. And it's funny because my buddy Todd tomorrow, who wants to come out but fish on the west end of the lake, and last weekend we were supposed to go and he backed out. Then today, well, I got a birthday party at 2 o'clock and he was going to come out today after the birthday party, possibly. And then he decided not to because I wasn't on the west end of the lake and he don't feel comfortable driving on the lake. Now this dude, he's been fishing, ice fishing since I've known him since I was 14 years old. Well, I don't want to drive on the lake. Man, you got 100 freaking trucks out here. Like this, and this lake, there are people that have gone through but it's literally when things are warming up or the first ice, and I get that. And like I've been going ice fishing since I was like 8 years old. So to me, this is like driving on a road. I don't feel uncomfortable, especially with this amount of ice. Like, and it's nice because instead of unloading your car and pulling a sled freaking a quarter mile across the lake, you can drive out to your spot, unload your stuff, put your tip ups out, load it back up when you're done. And literally, like when it's evening time and you got to pack up your tip ups and all of that, and you're cold, if you're sitting outside, it's a drag. But now I can load up my shit, throw it in the car, and off the lake, and not have to walk a third or a fourth of a mile, whatever. That's what I told him. He's like, well, you want to go tomorrow morning? If you're going to drive on the lake, I'm not just, unless we went to Eagle Lake, yeah, there we can't drive on. But if I'm coming here, drive out, man. There's no reason for me to walk a freaking half a mile for nothing. And again, it's not the morning walk, it's when you're done at the end of the day. And this morning I loved it because I didn't have to wait for nobody. Like he usually will pick me up. We're going, picks me up at 8 o'clock. And to me, and then we get out on the lake and set up by 9 o'clock. Well, we just missed 3 hours of good prime fishing. It's amazing. I can go to bed and somebody's live, and I can wake up at 3, 4 in the morning and they're still live. I'm like, goddamn, I've already went to bed and slept, and you're still kicking on freaking social media. All right, I'm gonna turn some heat up for one last time. Oh, is that really loud? Can you hear that? The heater? Journey, are you still in here? Daniel's the only one talking. Miss W, Journey, Rivers. Rivers was in here, and me and him the only one chatting. I went live before this live, and I'm sitting there for 15 minutes talking, wondering why nobody's coming in. Had a couple people come in, hey, peace. And I'm talking and talking and talking and talking. And I had my brightness on my phone down. And all of a sudden I looked, because I was hard to read the chat. And I look and I got it on mute. So I'm sitting there talking for 15 minutes, like somebody can freaking hear me. So I just went out of the live and restarted it. Oh, damn it, man. I wanted to fish. See, Miss W is in here. Everybody's just sitting here listening to Ron and Bama yap like a couple old coffee clutch people. Oh, well, it's good to talk to you, Bama. In Slayer's chat, it's hard to talk to people with how fast that thing's moving. Journey, she's not here. Oh, Rivers, I don't think he's here either. So were you guys here to actually see a flag up? Damn it. I would pay someone right now for me to turn my head to the right because my tip ups are to the left in front of me. And the ones that are on the left, I'd pay someone to freaking tap my flag up so I could turn back and see a flag again. There was a flag up. Yes. There was some line out, which I'm guessing it was the minnow and the sinker that pulled some of it out. Um, my guess, because that tip up has been up since 1 o'clock, that something came through and spooked the shiner and pulled it, took off, pulled on it, and so it was not hit. And there ain't no wind. All day fishing on the lake, all day and no wind. Like that is to find a day like that. I would rather have it be like right now, it's 18 degrees and it's a nippy 18, but I would rather have it be 18 and no wind than 30 and windy or 33 and windy. Like that wind is just, when you're on the lake, it's brutal. Brutal. Joy to the world. Joy. Am I the only one that calls you Journey? I'm in lives, it's always joy, 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 and I'm so used to saying Journey. So is that okay that I call you Journey? Since everybody calls you Joy? Journey was my original name. Okay. So it's okay to call you Journey. I thought of asking you this other times, and one ear and out the other. Call me whatever. All right. I got to go put laundry in the dryer. I hope everyone has a blessed evening. Bama, safe travels. And I'll be looking forward. I got to make sure my bell's on Slayer because I want to see this shenanigans that you guys are going to be up to. Joy, Journey. All right. That's right. Have fun with the laundry, Bama. I usually will sit there and do my laundry and freaking listen to people's lives, folding towels, clothes. Yes, sir. It's about an hour drive. Hope to see you all on the live tomorrow. All right. Well, that's not that bad, an hour away, but still safe travels. So if you're still in here, you're just going for the day, Bama, then? And give Slayer and Lauren a big old hug from me, and you tell them that this is from Ron. Peace. I don't know who Slayer is, sadly. He's a good guy. He buys storage units, and then he's on Whatnot, and he sells stuff that he gets from the storage units. He's got like I think Bama put it in there, 400 and some thousand followers. Uh, he used to turn it up a little bit. Yes, just for the day. We're staying about an hour away from them for Scotty's work. Gotcha. All right. Well, you give those two a hug for me. I'll look for it again. Yeah, 445,000 followers. Slayer 16. I always can't remember his numbers. I sure will. Thank you, Bama. Yeah, Slayer's he's a hoot, man. He's good stuff. He's a hard ass worker. The guy's always going, and there's nothing this guy can't do or fix. The guy never poured concrete before, and he had a pole building built, and he had to have a slab outside of his pole building. Never poured concrete before, all by himself. And I'm thinking, man, this guy's never done this. Like concrete work, no. And he's sitting there, oh, it'll be easy, it'll be cake work. And I'm thinking, I've done concrete work. My uncles were masons. And I'm thinking, oh my God, if this gets away on him. And that's the last time I doubted him. Because I thought if there's something that he's going to do wrong, it's going to be this. And he handled it all by himself, man. I was impressed. His wife has a workout channel, yes. Lauren Slayer, right? Lawrence Slayer's, I think it's Lauren Slayer, right? They're beautiful people, man. A lot of the people, the family members on Slayer's channel, awesome people. Dedicated, trustworthy. Yeah, Slayer's Lauren. Like, I can't remember his name, Bama. There was one family member they had an issue with. And I don't want to put no name out there. But I remember being in a live and something happened. And Slayer didn't go into specifics. W phone connection. That's awesome. I like good people. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, if we all just had good people in our family, his his brother-in-law, and now they all get along and help each other out with units. All right. I thought there was somebody else. I don't know. It don't matter. But we need a tip up. It is. It's going on 5 o'clock. So in another half an hour, so it's going to be dark. Might be even past 5:30. It gets dark. I know 3 weeks ago what it was like dark at 10 after or quarter after 5. And they say what we gain 2 minutes of light every day. We got 6 people in here. We got Silence of the Lambs. Oh, this monster helped kick in and give me a boost of energy and talking to you guys, other than just sitting here. I was getting too comfortable, tired, tired. 4.5 hours of sleep ain't good for me. Skeeter, what's going on, brother? Well, Skeeter, can I tell you a story, my friend? Can I tell you a story, Skeeter? If you got a minute, Skeeter, I can tell you a story. All right. I was in your live this morning, got dressed, left, came out on this lake. I've been out here since 10 to 6. I had my lines in the water. Other than just recently, I had a flag go up. I'm guessing something spooked the minnow, but I haven't got a damn thing on a tip up. So I've been out here 11 hours as of right now. Tip up's been in the water. And then to top it off, jigging, I was catching perch. The biggest might have been 4 inches, but most of them were 3 inches, down to maybe 2.5 inches. My minnows or shiners that I'm using for my bait made a few of the perch that I caught, made my minnows look large. You drive on the ice? Yes, sir. We got about 18, 20 inches of ice out here. You can literally drive a concrete truck on this ice right now. Yeah, there's probably just, this lake is 5 miles long. And for what my eyes can see, there's probably 100 people, 100 vehicles on this lake right now. Plus permanent shanties. I know, Skeeter, you don't like the ice at all. But I grew up doing this as a child. So me driving on the ice, being on ice like this, I don't have fear of it. You know, people drive across the lake and you can hear the pressure crack. Like, I know I ain't going through it, but you'll hear sounds. And most people that are not used to this, it probably freak them out. I have a friend right now. He doesn't want to drive on the lake tomorrow. And I'm like, Todd, there's 100 freaking trucks out here. It's fine. I ice fish. Yeah, it's nice right now to be able to drive. Not every county in Wisconsin can you drive on the lake. Up in Madison, Wisconsin, you can't drive. I can't even think of the county. But up in Madison, you can't drive on a lake up there. And any snowmobile or four-wheeler or off-road vehicle has to have flotation devices. You know, like 55-gallon drums or something where if it goes through, it floats. I'd pee on myself for sure. First crack. Like today, for a while, it was making ice. And when it's making ice, when you hear that sound of it making ice, that's like music to your ears. Like, you want to hear that. But again, like cars will be driving and you'll just hear sound effects. And again, if you're not used to it, you're going to be a little leery. I know definitely Skeeter would definitely be eerie. I've seen him out ice fishing there. But some of that ice, like him and Bob, like we had some unsafe ice for a while, even here in Wisconsin. Hell, the other lake that I fish at, they had a snow dog go in the water. There's 16 inches of ice, but there's one spot that must be spring fed on that lake. This is a smaller machine, like the size of a snowmobile, and it went through the ice because there's one bad spot. And then 2 days later, a four-wheeler was pulling a trailer, and the trailer went in. That lake we cannot drive on, but they can have snowmobiles, four-wheelers, snow dogs. To me, this is just like driving on the road. Been lurking and listening. Yeah, Ronster, what's going on? You done with work? Did the hubby get to go fishing? That's my first question. Yes, thank God. Was he going with anybody? A group of people, I'm guessing, or meeting up with someone? Fishy is on his way now. He's going to be out till tomorrow, he said. Well, that's awesome. So he gets to fish overnight. I will be doing that next year. Next year, I will have a larger shanty and have a bed. Have a grill out there, cooking up food, steaks, eggs. Oh, we got a runner. He's running. Dip up. Same one as he keeps going to. No. What the hell? I don't know what that dude's got going on, but Drill and Chill. Oh, so he's all set up. Drill and Chill's got the setup. Drill and Chill has the setup, man. I can't even believe. Like he's set up well. Yeah, if there's a person like to be able to spend the night on the lakes. And Drill and Chill is probably one of like the first people I really started watching as far as fishing last year. And he was so like laid back. And definitely his name, Chill. And I'd watch him fishing in Madison and staying out on the lakes. And then when I seen him meet up with Fishy and all of them, he was like a totally different human being. I was like, wow. Once the meetups happened. Well, that's awesome. So they're going to be out all night. And Devil's Lake, man, it's beautiful. You know, I text Fishy today. I'll hear from you. I text him. I didn't hear a damn word back. And Emmy, that message that you got this morning, I thought that was the Fishy. And I went in to go send him another message to ask him if he's going fishing, which I never heard anything back from him. And I'm like, where's that message? And I went back and I looked on you and I sent it to you instead of him. Oh, I don't take it personal. I'm not one of these people. Oh my God, you didn't text me back right away. What the hell's wrong with you? No, that means somebody's busy. I know he has a lot of things going on between the dog and the daughter and anything else with YouTube, between music and this and that. He'll message me when he's good and ready. I understand that. And I can be the same way. I can't wait till you guys can all get together. Yes. Yes, I can be chill or I can be a handful. And I don't know which one they want to see of me. They probably don't want to go to the store with me because I talk to everybody and anybody. My daughters can't stand it. Well, if I can make somebody smile by saying hi and stopping and talking to somebody instead of just being a normal, typical person walking through a store and everybody passing each other without ever even saying a word to one another. Dog, daughter, advice, ADHD. Oh, shit. Yeah, and he's got fishy games. He's got the interviews. And then he has that other chill show that he'll do. Then his music. And we got some of the people packing up, but there's a lot of people behind me still. Come on, damn it. 507, 18 degrees. All right, car's going off. Last warm up. Well, the puppy's fun. We had that puppy over, Angelina's sister's dog. And oh my God, like when she came to pick him up, I went in the shower because if I had to watch that puppy, even though he was only there not even 24 hours, I would have been emotional. And don't go telling people I'm soft hearted like this, whoever's in here. I'm a very compassionate, caring human being. And just holding that puppy, and like when he first got there, he was all shaking and like he was petrified. And I went out there and I was holding him and talking, or talk. It's a her, talking to her and petting her and trying to tell my daughters they're like a baby, you know, or like. And I said to my daughters, you know, this puppy just got found out on the streets not long ago. Now he's got adapted to the house he was living in with two other dogs. And now he's coming into a house, which she kept them out in the sunroom, but has three dogs. So it's got the scent of the dogs and then total strangers. And I'm like, that'd be like me dropping you off at a stranger's house or the first time going to school, like when you're younger and you know, you don't know the school or pre-K or babysitter. You got to make it feel comfortable. And that little puppy settled down and took to me, and like dogs love me. I don't know what it is. Like I say, a dog whisperer. I don't know. My mom's dogs, Allie and Emmy, like even when I left Wisconsin, I felt like I was leaving children with them as well because there's yelling that happens in that house and it ain't by me. And for Allie and Emmy, they would always come by me for security. And now that I'm back, it's the same way. They're always by me. Like I'm their security. They know nothing bad's going to happen. The puppy is such a handful, but man, he's cute as hell. Peaceful whispers. Yeah, I don't know. I've always had a big heart for dogs. I trained my uncle's dog. He had a German short hair. He was afraid of guns. We pulled guns out to go hunting, and he'd go running in his doghouse. And he was what, about a year old when I broke him of being afraid of guns, where I'd tie him up to a tree, shooting a pellet gun and 22 shotgun rifle. I got him broke of all of that, and then trained him for pheasant hunting and duck hunting. And is that truck stuck? Oh, there's a truck. Man, there ain't much snow on this lake, but they got like where the snow drifted. That's a full size pickup truck stuck out there. I guess I better be careful when I'm leaving this lake and it's dark. Damn. Yep, some of the people are trickling out of here, but there's still a lot of human beings out. I've done animal rescue for almost 10 years now. Animals are such a blessing. Oh, yes, they are. Huh, they are. Like when I was in that other state, Bella that came to me. My uncle was sick before he passed, and that little kitten ended up on our patio. And I went out in the morning, and it was our neighbor's, but I'm not going to get into that. Well, I ended up with the cat, and like we would have 4, 5, 6 cats come to our patio. And finally, I started feeding them, and it's like I'm an animal person. I could not do an animal rescue. Gil is precious. Yes. Huh. Any, like any animal. I don't care if it's a horse, cow, chicken. I had chickens, and I'll tell you what, I had to get rid of them because of my prick neighbor behind us. And man, I felt empathy when I had to get rid of them chickens to a farmer down the road. And I went a couple times to go see them, and they had hundreds of them, but they would band them. And like, I'm like, damn. And I love my chickens, man. I'd let them out in the morning, let them free range. They'd walk around with me out in the yard, and like they were badass. Yeah, I could not do animal rescue. I would be the person with 100 cats or 100 dogs, and it would be a good thing going into a bad thing. Like I said, that puppy be in there for not even 24 hours. I couldn't watch him leave. I'm like, I'm going, Amanda's almost here. I'm going to shower. I just lost a cat yesterday. Rescue can take a toll on you, but those animals deserve something, someone helping. Yes, I'm to watch something leave. That's why for me, it's never goodbye, it's peace. That's saying for me, I do not like the word goodbye. I don't. It's never goodbye. Even when we leave here, we're going somewhere else. It's not goodbye, it's peace. And I've been saying this with my uncle since I was a kid. It was never goodbye, it was peace. And with him gone now, that's why to put my name as Peace on YouTube, like there's meaning behind it for me. Animals have taught me so much. Yeah, that was the best thing about growing up on a farm. Animals everywhere, kittens all the time. That's why I always say stay blessed. Yeah. Like goodbye? Like no. Huh. I hate goodbyes. And again, I don't think there's a goodbye in any scenario. Oh, there is. I got an X. That's goodbye. But I don't like them words. I don't. See you later. Peace. Yeah, stay blessed, man. See you soon. I say soon. I like to say, yeah. Well, some people I don't want to say that to. I'll see you soon. I'll see you much later. See you much later. Oh. Oh, see, you can see those on this. I always wondered that, like when I would tap those, if the person that had the live could see them or not. And I can see whoever just did that. Yeah, hundreds. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, come on. I'm going to have to lower these soon for walleye. What's my phone at? 51%. All right. I'm still kind of good. Come on, man. We got a little bit of hope left. I dropped my lines for the walleye closer to the bottom. So I'm going to have to do that here soon. But what time is it? What time is it? 5:17. 5:17 and still light out. Days are getting longer, people. Spring is coming. It's coming. See the hearts? Yes, I do, Journey. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't wait for spring. Yay. See, I'm just content having it warm to be able to get out on the ice instead of freaking 0 degrees. Like, oh. And like when you're ice fishing, like you get used to the cold. And then when you don't go out for 3 weeks to go back out, the chill's on you a little bit. Especially the mornings or evenings when it's brisk. Like, oh, just so beautiful. God dang it. Here, you guys see that. I freaking the thing went down. Look at the sky. Oh, sorry. I don't know what just happened there. It's a party. We're all smiling. 100. It's your turn for a fish. No shit. The more you push those buttons on the side, the more YouTube pushes it out, I was told. Sometimes I go crazy with the hearts laugh out loud. I didn't know that either. Interesting. Joy, it puts his channel out into the algorithm. No shit. See, you guys just taught me something. I like learning. I can't believe you don't see that happen on most lives. Like now, I'm going to be doing that in every live I go into. Thank you for the education, people. I love it. Oh, is he running out there just to touch it? Yep. They must have some kind of, like, they believe that if you run out there and touch it every so often, it'll help bring luck. Maybe that's what I need to do. I came out here when it was dark, and now almost 12 hours later, it's dark. Oh, well, I tell you what, Annie, freaking Fishy's lucky to be spending the night on the lake. Lucky dog. Yeah, more of the sky. Oh, there goes the family checking on me. Always worried about me going through the ice. I'm fine. I'm good. I got my ID with me. If I go through, you'll get a phone call. Yeah, I bet. He's so excited. Yeah, I'm glad he's getting back out on the ice after his last episode, man. That to be the first time out on the ice. And man, when I seen that video of him falling and I heard it, that was not good. And I'm just glad he didn't hit his head. When I was younger, my uncle liked to drink out on the lake. And when I say drink, I mean drink. I hate to watch it. It makes me sad. Laugh loud. Yeah, down the road you can laugh about it, but when I first saw it, man, I messaged him right away. Like my uncle, man, his face was busted up, his nose, his forehead, his back of his head. Man, my largest walleye I got on Okachi Lake was what was it? 7 pounds, 7 pounds, like 26 inches. He was so fucking drunk. I got a 31-inch northern, and I had Polaroid. This is how long ago it was. I had Polaroid pictures of both fish, me holding them. But when he bent down to look at the walleye, and his friend luckily lived there on the lake, he bent down to look at the walleye, and he just went face fucking planted, nose, forehead split wide open, and I had to take him up to his buddy's house and say, Porky, you got to deal with this. Every ice fishing season. Oh, look at that. God, that's so beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Well, I got to go put these tip ups down here in a minute or two. You know what? I'm hoping these solar lights go on. Being a dollar store solar light, and with this cold, I don't know if they'll work, but we're gonna find out. Actually, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, you guys. I gotta put this tripod on the seat. Oh, they work. Well, the ones in the car do because they're on. The ones in the car work. Yep. So hopefully they go on. Awesome. Look at it. Oh, I tell you, being alive sometimes for moments like this. Absolutely amazing. 15 likes, 4 people. Thank you. For all you chatting, that means a lot to me. I can say, I can, I always know who will show up. I know who will like, I know who will comment. And I'm the person that, if you comment on my videos, I'm going to go to your page and I'm going to watch, like, make comments. Like, that's how it was on TikTok. You know, you go on TikTok, people would like, comment, and it would be, you would give back that way. YouTube, I see it don't happen as much. Look at the sunset out there, that pink. Absolutely beautiful. YouTube, it doesn't happen like that. Well, we're going to see if these lights go on out there. I'm hoping they do. The ones on the car are on, but it's a little darker in here. Beautiful evening there. Yes. It was such a great day. No wind. When the sun was out earlier. 5:30 and still light out. I'm going to end this live in a little bit. Get my phone plugged into my bank. Drop the tip ups, clean the holes. I'm guessing by 7:30, if I don't get nothing, I'll pull the tip ups. Another 2 hours. Get off the lake and on the road by 8. You know, to know fishies spending the lake night on the lake, I'm jealous. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Jimmy R Adventures, what's going on? Thanks for dropping in, buddy. I'm getting ready to end this live soon, but I've been out here since 10 to 6 this morning. My lines were in the water, and it is now 5:30. I've had one flag probably about 40 minutes ago. It went up half an hour ago. No fish, wasn't hit, so I'm guessing the minnow got spooked. You just got done fishing. Peace, do you mind if I share your channel in our Discord so the misfits can subscribe? That's fine, Bama. Absolutely. The one and only Jimmy. Another great channel. A great fishing channel for the young, the middle-aged, the old. But yeah, no flags. And the perch I was catching today, the smallest was probably about 2.5 inches long, and the biggest I caught was maybe 4 inches. This is a bad day. I caught a 14-inch brown with chartreuse. Awesome. The brown? I'm guessing you were at the stream. No, it's not nice, Peace. I'm glad to be out finally on the lake, but 14-inch brown, that's awesome. Were you over by the Rapids area throwing the fly? I'm taking it, right? The stream. I didn't stream, just fished for myself today. Yeah, I understand. Like, anybody that can do this like daily and everyday stream and talk to chat, and especially like ice fishing, it's easy, just sitting here. But when you're out on the lake or a body of water casting, but I got to end this thing. I got to go check and see if these solar lights are going to go on. If not, I got to get the car adjusted, and I got to get these holes cleaned out and my minnows dropped for walleye. So I love your faces, you sexy beast. Thank you. Exactly, Peace the Rapids. That's awesome, Jimmy. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Safe travels home. Appreciate you, Peace. Thank you. Peace, stay safe. Yeah, always safe. So, thank you all, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bama, thanks for stopping in and talking today. Appreciate you, Bama. Appreciate your journey. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Rivers, stopping in when nobody else was here, shooting the shit with me. So, God dang it. Oh my God, does the camera look awful this way? It looks all grainy. Peace, strength. I love your faces. Be good. Bama, safe travels. And I look forward to seeing you live tomorrow at Slayer. Later. Oh, Journey, I see you. Spamming those hearts. Emmy, if you're still in here, Miss W, good night. Love your faces. We might be seeing you tomorrow.